Hello everyone, this is Dr. Sushma Sarala, consulting homeopath at Fidicus Women. What are the precautions you need to take care if you're having or if you're suffering from any of this menstrual irregularity? Remember that, any sort of menstrual irregularity, it can be scanty, it can be spotting, it can be prolonged period, it needs that certain medication or it needs certain doctor consultation to know what is inside your body. So we need investigations for it. So regular checkups are very, very, very important. Second thing is managing stress. The cases of irregularity bleeding or irregularity in the bleeding is occurring because of a lot of stress that we're experiencing. So what is the best way to manage stress? First is meditation. Do pranayamam, that is breathing in and breathing out to decrease the stress. Do yoga. If you're having a larger fibroid, larger polyp, or if you're having a thick, bulky uterus, do avoid cardio exercises. Rather do yoga, stretching, or Pilates in the place of cardio exercises. Or if you're just experiencing, thyroid problems and you're having this uterine disorders, or if you're just experiencing a minor fibroid issue or a small cyst, you can continue with your workout regimen. But do not do cardio or intense workouts if you're having larger fibroids or larger polyps. Then maintaining a well-balanced diet. So what do you mean by well-balanced diet? I'm eating properly, I'm eating enough of protein and all of this stuff. Remember, there are certain things that you need to avoid and there are certain things that you need to increase in the consumption. So what are the things that you should avoid? First thing is avoiding red meat, which is very, very, very important. Why should you avoid red meat? Red meat will cause estrogen abundance in the body, so that will cause prolonged bleeding. So what is red meat? Red meat is mutton, it can be lamb, it can be pork, it can be beef or any other derivatives of this. Okay, you can prefer white meat like fish, or you can prefer chicken if you're susceptible to chicken also. Like even if the chicken is causing you certain sort of disturbances in the body, you can avoid that. But if you're not having any sort of peculiar disturbances after eating chicken, then you can continue with chicken. Avoid soy products because that can also contain phytoestrogens, which will cause disruption in the hormones. Increase the amount of nuts, increase the amount of seed intake, especially flax seeds, and also increase the amount of fruits which are rich in vitamin C, like kiwi, it can be orange, it can be your gooseberry, it can be your guava. Increase this and also try eating healthier meals which contain a lot of leafy vegetables. Regular exercise, we already discussed about that, and monitoring your menstrual cycle. See, many people do not even know what was their last menstrual period or when was it, at what date they have, how much the bleeding was. See, we have to be conscious about our own menstrual bleeding so that we will know if there is any disruption in it. Mark your menstrual cycle in the calendar or in your phones for better better understanding of your own body. So what happens if you neglect this abnormal uterine bleeding? It can be anything: prolonged or scanty irregular bleeding. So you will experience anemia if you're having prolonged bleeding. You might think it's just like I'm having spotting or I'm just having very small amount of blood every day for the past 2 months or 3 months. Your blood count can certainly drop suddenly and you might need blood transfusion if you're not checking your blood count. So please do take care of it if you're having prolonged period. And impact on quality of life. If you're suffering from prolonged bleeding or irregular bleeding, you're always bloated, you have breast tenderness, you have other problems associated with it like mood swings and all of that stuff. It does certainly impact the quality of your life and also disrupts the work-life balance. Potential for underlying issues. It might be a smaller symptom like just spotting, but it can have an internal certain problem associated with it. The cause of it might be very deep. So do get your doctor consultation as soon as possible. Infertility concerns. If you're suffering from abnormal uterine bleeding and you are not yet just married, or you're unmarried, or you're married and not just have conceived, if you're having these problems, do get a doctor consultation as soon as possible. As if you're watching this video and if you're suffering from abnormal uterine bleeding, so you can consult us through online or offline options, as we are having good success rate in treating these diseases. If you are staying nearby the nearest branch of Fidicus, you can come and contact us in person. If you are staying outside or you cannot reach us in person, you can contact us online either through audio call or through the video call. And also after doctor consultation, you can share with us any sort of investigations that you've already gone through, and if we need any more, we will let you know. After all this doctor consultation, we will deliver the medicines to you, or the medicines will be sent through courier. If you're staying in India, it can take 3 to 4 business days. If you're staying in USA, it can take 3 to 5 business days, and across the globe, it can take 4 to 8 business days. If you're suffering from abnormal bleeding and you would like to get in touch with us, you can call us through this number. You can WhatsApp us, you can ping us or messages on this number. If you would like to know more about Fidicus Homeopathy, you can check this website www.fidicus.com. If you're suffering from uterine bleeding, if you're suffering from any sort of female complaints and you're looking for cure, why should you choose Fidicus Homeopathy? Remember, Fidicus Homeopathy stands for highest chance of health. Here we follow 3 principles. Primarily, the reason for doing this video is a high amount of success rate we are having in already treating the uterine bleeding, that is abnormal uterine bleeding cases. The transparent treatment here at Fidicus, that is, there is no gray area between the person and the doctor. We will be educating you on the prognosis of the case, the cause of the case, and everything. And also the personal care here at Fidicus. So what is the personal care that we give? If you're sort of having any sort of, dilemmas, myths about this condition of yours, we will educate you on that. So if you want to choose cure, choose Fidicus Homeopathy. Thank you.